Hi lads and lassies, welcome back to the workshop here at Outlaw Guitars with me, Rob, and welcome to the Great Guitar Build Off 2022. Okay, I think I've got my voice back. I never done anything yesterday because it was worse than the day before. So there was no point coming out because some of you actually want to hear what I'm saying. Right, we got the neck shaped and we got the neck pocket drilled out. So today, first things first, we'll get it routed out, we'll get it down to depth, get the edges trimmed up, and then see where we are at the pocket. We might have to go a bit deeper, don't know yet. I've got it marked out to roughly where I want it, but I can always take a bit off the heel of the neck. It's not a problem, either or, depending on how thick it is. But it should be alright, so we'll see how that goes. Without further ado, let's get the router and let's get around. A wee bit of chip out there, but I was expecting that, and a wee bit of chip out there, and again I was expecting that. This is nothing unusual because I'm shaping the neck anyway, and we don't really need this bit, but I'm taking it down to thickness and all that anyway. Just in case you were wondering what all these big chunks were flying out, because the neck heel and the body has got to get shaped in, so we don't really need this bit here. We've just got to shape it a bit, that's all. But we don't need the sides till about there anyway, and just slightly above on that side. I'll take it down to depth now. Now that didn't take long, did it? And I'll take a chisel just down the corners, I'll tidy that up. Once I've done that, I'll come back to these. See, just a wee tidy up. I'm glad that it's no in the oak, and I'm trying to chisel it out of the oak. Won't just make life hard. Let's just see how this goes in. Here's where the 16th fret is, like that, and get shaped down in like that, so that it flows a bit. So this bit here, as I said, we don't need, and then like the neck and the neck joint will all get carved and shaped into each other. The neck pocket is a snug fit, but it's not tight. Some folk there, it's too tight. This will go in no problem, and it will come out no problem. As you can see, tight fit. Neck pocket in. Now I've got the neck pocket in, I might actually cut the shape of the way I want the neck pocket to be at the back, and then we can refine it for there once everything's getting put together, you know what I mean? So I might do that just now. This is kind of where I wanted it, so I just need to tidy that up. Actually, I can probably take that back to the, see where the oak is there? I could take that back to where the oak is and start refining the shape from there. Something like that. I'll take it to the bandsaw and I'll cut away kind of that shape, and then I can refine it for there with RAS files, whatever, to get it to the shape that I want it to 2mm. So that's what we'll be doing. So if it's like that just now, too high an angle, so we need to take a degree, maybe 2 degrees off the neck heel, so it sits up a bit. Right, there's a bridge, and if you bring the neck angle up just a bit, there we have it touching. So that's, I'm going to try with 1 degree to start with, and then I can always take another degree off, but the neck angle needs to come up slightly so that we can get the height of a bridge. So we'll need to do that. This isn't the bridge, this is just a generic bridge, but it still gives you the right height. So I'm going to take a bit of mill off anyway, right? Probably tip it that line there, flatten that, and then take a degree off. So I'll take it from that line of the 16th, take a degree for there. Even though it's got to be back a wee bit, I'm still going to take it for there and come up a degree. That'll lift the neck and that'll get us our height. Sounds easy enough? Well, let's just see what happens. Okay, let's do it then. Go and cut this out. Take that down, and then we'll come back and measure up what degree, and then we'll do that as well. There we go. That's a start. We've got a rough shape cut out. As I say, that will all be refined in that anyway. There we go. There's plenty of meat on there to get took off and carved away. And easy access. Now I'll go on. I'll take this down, then we'll put a degree or 2 on it, and then that should take it up to the right height, sit at the right angle, and then we can do the rest of what we need to do from there before it gets glued in, that obviously. It's easier to shape the neck pocket and the neck before it gets glued in, so we'll be doing that before it gets glued in. Once I get it sitting properly, then I can work out exactly where the bridge and all that goes. Once I know where the bridge and that goes, then I can work out where my controls are going to go. We can get that done. I need to make a control cavity template because of the shape and all that. I'll just make one up. We can start drilling a couple of holes, we can make holes in the back, and we can just generally start kind of finalising things before we put it all together. Because the neck, although it's shaped, it's still to be final and then final sanded. But there's no point in doing that till we get where we want the heel to be, and then the shape of it, then we'll finalise everything. Then we can start putting it together. This is the 18th of August, just over a month to get it done, and then start with the final edits to get them up. That was quite handy actually. There's a kind of rough idea where it is. I'll just make that bolder in pencil, then we'll cut a neck line on there. That just gives me an idea, roughly, of where I need to be. Let's go on and bring this neck down to thickness, and then we'll get the angles put on it. There you go, that's how much we've got to take off, and then we'll try it again and see where we are. Right, let's see where we are. I can live with that. 0.2mm out, good enough I think. That won't make much difference. 0.2, we'll call it that. Right, let's see about that. Fucking bang on. Yeah, that'll do for me. So we're all good. Starting to look like I did that. I'd be real clamping it in just now. Clamp it in, make sure it's tight. Take the profile of the neck and then we can start carving the neck heel towards that. Then once we've done that, we can start carving the neck heel at the back on the body to get the transition. Then we can start thinking about routing out pickups, drilling through, putting the holes in the body and all that. We'll not put the frets in, we'll clamp this in and then we'll get the neck profile sorted and start carving that. Right, so now I know where I can carve it back to, and then as I say, this will all be getting carved in as well. A sneak peek. Looks alright. So there's our line. Carve back to that, so we can take it up to a little bit there. Same on that side, take it up to a bit there, carve that out, and we're ready-ish. Well, once I've done that, as I say, everything's to be finalised anyway. We get the main shape first, front of it kind of done now, back to be finalised, same with the back bit here, all get finalised too. Again, I don't want to carve it too thin because these are all just glue joints and shit, so we don't want to like make it too thin, you know what I mean? We want to keep integrity here. Just basically shape it, round it off, make it all feel good, so when it goes through the neck onto the body there's a decent transition here, but we've still got this thickness here. Neck heel shaping time. I'll try the shinto first. That takes it down just now. Now I'm going to do is I'm going to get the files and sandpaper and all that. Make a better transition there. Bring it down, smooth it off. Right, there we are just now at 120. Looks alright. Still a wee bit extra sanding to do there, but that's our basic shape just now. And now we can start shaping that, get that into a more comfortable shape, carve it down a bit. But as I say, not much because I want to keep the integrity of the joints and that. There we go.